I've presented you with a lot of resources, and you may even be able to search some of these from home, but where are you going to study, and what sorts of locations and other resources are available to you no matter where you are over the summer. And that's what Geraldine's going to be sharing with you. So I'll turn it over to you, Geraldine.
Thank you. Okay. So yes, we are open over the summer. We are around, we're all around, just like we are during the school year. So no matter the type of summer job you end up having, you can absolutely reach out to us just like you would if you were here taking class, and you can ask for help. I would say that it's possible, depending on where you end up over the summer, that you might have one or more librarians where you are in your office. And so you want to make sure that you don't forget about them. They are going to be a huge asset to you. I would totally recommend that you introduce yourself and get to know them and be super nice to them, because they want to help you in the most non-judgmental way. And you can totally say things to them that you might not want to say or ask your supervisor. So you can absolutely reach out to us, but you might also have librarians on site. So we will absolutely help you. And we make no distinction between, you know, are you at what kind of placement you're at. So you're probably not going to be here in Athens. So you're probably going to need to reach out to us virtually. So we will still have chat reference over the summer, staffed just like normal with either research assistants or librarians. So that's a possibility. If you chat us outside of chat hours, that's okay too. We will get it when the next person starts their shift. So don't worry if chat is like closed. You can also email LawRef just like you can during the school year, and we can get back to you. You could also email LawRef if you want to like set up a Zoom or you want to talk to one of us on the phone. I have gotten phone calls during the summer, just kind of out of the blue. That's totally fine. And all types of things like, I forgot what I'm allowed to do. Can I use Lexis? Or like, I just got asked to do my first assignment and I'm just having like sort of a meltdown, and can we just like talk about it? So like all sorts of things. We will not judge you. We will help you. And maybe the way that we help you is to say, hey, like, there are some questions here. You're probably not going to be able to move forward until you go back to your supervisor and ask XYZ, but like, here's a way to frame that and what to ask and how, and we can talk you through that also. So we don't want anyone to feel like you're just sent off for the summer and you can't contact us and you're on your own. That's absolutely not the case. And also, to be honest, we just miss you guys over the summer. And so when we hear from you, we're like, I talked to a student today. So yes, you can use your databases. We talk about these three because I'm sure you've realized by now that they're a little different in that you each have a unique login and password that hopefully you set up when you started law school. If you did not, that is trouble and you need to do that right now. But they're different from obviously the A to Z database options, which we all have access to through single sign-on with your UGA credentials. So of course you can access any of those. These are unique because you are on an academic account. So Lexis and Bloomberg are super chill. They just want you to use their stuff. And they're like, yeah, whatever you're doing, just please use our database. Westlaw is, has a small caveat, which is you can use it over the summer for non-commercial research. So if you're at a firm, I would use one of the other two. If you're like at a clinic or a nonprofit or government, you can use your Westlaw academic account. But depending on where you go, they might be giving you these credentials anyway, and they may feel very strongly that you use the accounts that they give you and not your student account. So this is like a very general picture of what you can and can't do. But I think the most important thing is when you get there, you ask these questions, which are not at all stupid questions. They're things you absolutely need to know, which is, how do you want me to research? Where do you want me to research? And like, do I need to be using the accounts at this place? So hopefully these are all things that will be explained to you potentially by a librarian. So assuming you're not in Athens, maybe you will be, you might want or need to go to a law library in real life. Maybe, for example, you have your summer job in Atlanta and you have your apartment, you're living at home, and you're taking my advanced legal research class with Professor Simmons in the evening, and you need somewhere to Zoom, or you want somewhere to study, and you feel adrift because you're like, well, I would normally go to the library, but I'm not in Athens. So you have options. I mean, you have public law libraries, you have academic law libraries. So for example, you could go on down to Georgia State and use their law school's library. So it just depends on where you are. Obviously, we're happy to counsel you on like what your options are, but some like general things to consider are to just bring your UGA ID. I feel like other academic law libraries want to be nice and helpful and accommodating to other people, other law schools students, but they want to like check you out and make sure you're legit. You could call ahead. You certainly don't have to, but there is a distinction between an academic law library that is not open to the public and one like ours that is. And so, you know, we can help you figure that out if it's not obvious. I have had some cases in the past, and this has actually happened most recently with students who were doing a semester in DC. And so sometimes a library will say, you can totally come here for the semester, but we just want a letter from your home library saying, yes, this is a lovely person and they go to our law school, and like, please, will you let them hang out with you for the semester? So I'm happy to put together that letter. It's like super easy, and it's not that anyone wants to keep you out. It's just like they want some legitimacy. So I think that's all I have. We just want you to know there are options: physical, virtual. We're available. We absolutely don't want you to go into work every day thinking like, I'm all by myself and I have no one to ask, because that's just not the case. We want you to be successful and we want you to feel supported. So any questions?
You know where you're going this summer?
I'm saying.
Excellent.
In Athens. We will see you. Okay. Savannah, are you ready?
I'm ready.